I've been asked recently, how will a bankruptcy affect my will or estate plan? The purpose of bankruptcy is to give you a fresh start, which will allow you to go forward without the baggage or hassle of all your debts and to start over. Once the bankruptcy is completed, you obtain a discharge which wipes out all the bills that you can. Of course, taxes, some student loans, federal debts, and or criminal fines or parking tickets or speeding tickets, those you may get stuck with. But other than those general debts, the rest of the debts will be discharged and give you a fresh start. With a fresh start, you can have a will which will say what happens when you die with the assets, the things you own, or an estate plan which helps determine what will happen to your possessions when you're no longer on this earth. A bankruptcy does not stop you from making a will or estate plan, and as long as those debts are wiped out, everything is fine. In a will or estate plan, let's take it two ways. First, if you have a will says that first all your debts must be paid before your heirs or people, your beneficiaries, receive money. If the debt has been discharged in a bankruptcy, it does not have to be repaid at the time of your will. Now, of course, your funeral expenses and things like that, and debts related to your death, if you have a hospital bill that's not covered by insurance, that may continue, and that would have to be paid before your heirs or people who receive money under your will would obtain theirs. So a bankruptcy allows you to file a will. It allows your distributees or people who would inherit to gather up and share in your assets, and the debtors, the creditors, the people you owed money to, once those bills are wiped out and discharged, they cannot come back and go after your beneficiaries. Even if you have $1 million on the day you die and your relatives are waiting for that money, those creditors can't say, hold on, you owed money from 10 years ago or 5 years ago before you filed the bankruptcy. You owe us that money now because you have $1 million. They can't. Once the debt is discharged or wiped out, it's permanent. They never ever can come after you again. So it's good to have a bankruptcy, clear up your debts, get a fresh start, move forward in your life. If you'd like to discuss it more in depth, give me a call. Happy to do an analysis with you to determine what's best for you. Thank you.